Here he is, K55. So K55 was the one who brought to my attention this morning that, that's amazing. Check that out. Let me turn off my thing. No, that goes away. That's amazing. That's huge. I wonder if you can go in it. He was going to take this down this morning, he or she. But they were having that problem that I did that initial video for Cardi. So that's why this is incredible. Look at this. This is just, ooh. I'm jealous. This is really cool. I have never seen anyone do this with Volendrung. You can't even see it. It just looks like the effect is happening. That's amazing. Do you see what I mean? Like, that's totally unique. I've never seen anyone just use the effect and hide the Volendrung itself, which is just genius. Beautiful. So anyway, this is what K55 was trying to tell me, is that they had saved this, and then they couldn't restore it, so they're afraid that their save isn't going to work. And I'm honestly quite afraid of the same thing. So I did a quickie video for them, for Cardi, which is what you saw me doing earlier today, and I wasn't going to do it. Wait, were there stairs? I think there were, and I'm stupid. Here we go. Oh, wow. Look how cool this is. This reminds me so much of a little bit of Sixilarics erstwhile. With all the... This person is very accomplished. Look at those trial dragons and everything. So I was trying to rush here. I wasn't thinking. I didn't realize that they were taking it apart as we speak. So they took away the entrance already. So we're getting to see this right before it vanishes, because they're buying Bastion. And they're going to move a lot of this to Bastion. That's what they were just telling me just now, is that they are going to move it over to Bastion, which I think will look very interesting. I wonder what the construction will look like there, because I don't think... Well, I suppose you could build it just like this in Bastion, couldn't you? I mean, there's a ton of space. Why not? This is incredible. I feel really bad because some people have been asking me to come in and inspect their house, and I just haven't had the time to do it. My brain has been otherwise occupied. And it sucks too, because it's like when people really just want to... wow, they did it again. That looks incredible. Look at all the guar just standing in a circle enjoying the treasure and the Volendrung. That's pretty funny. That's some funny stuff. But I just haven't had the time because my brain has been otherwise occupied by Cat. Oh, does it go down like outside? Am I stupid? Yes. The answer is yes, I am stupid. Alright. Guarrudies. That's risky. You think they'll fight? It is a little Las Vegas-y. Doesn't it remind you a little bit of, I am a potato. Doesn't this remind you of a little bit? What's it called? The Luxor. Isn't that the Egyptian one? Oh wow, look at that. Somebody has multiple dragons. That is really a feat of architecture, is it not? That's pretty amazing. And just making sure I preserve it for posterity because it's not going to be around much longer. This is Moonsugar Meadow. This is a creation by K55 who invited me over to come and see their incredible creation before they took it down because they bought Bastion Sanguinaris and they wanted to show me this version before they use everything they need from it in Bastion. So it's this really kind of crazy modern structure. Really cool looking. So I appreciate K55 inviting me. This guy or gal has like everything in here. They are super accomplished, as you can tell. And I kind of want to steal their Volendrungs. Like now. Give them to me. Oh! Thank you for the follow! Forgot to turn off my sound. Alright. Invite me to your Bastion when it's done. Alright. There was somebody else. Who was the other person that needed it that I didn't pay any attention to because I'm a horrible person? Bompson's Thieves Oasis. Okay. That's the other one. We got promises to keep. Okay. Who else wanted it? Just trying to check. You're a tater tot. You are any kind of potato you want to be. You can be a tater tot. You could be a French fry. Hell, you could be a rotten potato if you wanted. So, all right, let me get out of group with this guy, person. Leave group. Okay. So here we are. This is Bompson 83's Ezabi's Sunken Temple. Now, Bompson's awesome. We've seen Bompson. We've seen their treehouse for Ezabi, and then you're a boiled potato. Well, I mean, you usually need to parboil a potato before you do much with it. And then we saw a different Ezabi's house that was really nifty too. Look, we're here in the middle of a dust storm. Isn't that friggin' typical? Oy. Hi. Is that supposed to be him? Is that like showing off that you're evil? Parboiled. Parboiled. I'm just in a mood. You are clearly not on you. What is going on here? It's really hard to see with this dust storm. I'm sorry, Bompson. That's not really fair. This is why I didn't buy this property. The dust storms. It makes it nearly impossible to really see what's... Wow! Your dead cat's in a wall. How am I supposed to open him if you're stuck him in a wall? Speaking of dead cats. Wow, that was morbid. Rather morbid. It's just automatic with me. Wasn't even thinking. Whatever. You have to have a sense of humor about these things. Otherwise, you'll just cry all day long. Cry, 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 and I'm done with crying. Hey, I really like this, Bumps, and this is a really good idea. I have a hard time knowing what to do with this antiquity, but I think sticking it in a sneaky, sneaky corner is actually quite smart. Makes it very interesting. Check that out. I did not realize that the skull had physics like that. The, what is it called? You guys know what I'm talking about. The purple skull? I've lost the word. I didn't realize that it would lean up like that. So that's really cool to find out. What I usually do with it is I stick it in thieves' chests. Hakkvild, thank you. That's it. I usually stick the Hakkvild in thieves' chests, so it looks like a thieves, you know, an actual thieves' chest with the purples coming off of it, you know? It's a really nifty trick. Oh, there's so much to explore, and I have a feeling we can go through this. Nope, blocked off. I like the cats on the top of the two poles there. I've been thinking about, oh, that's gorgeous. Holy smokes, is that gorgeous. Look at that cobble. Oh, I like that he's holding towels. And what's, oh, this is a toilet. Oh, let me get that backed up enough to get a good shot of this. I can't really get the whole thing in the picture. This is quite nice. I was saying something and I've completely lost it. Oh yeah, I've been thinking that maybe I should make a temple or a shrine to Grant in game. Not really sure. Just a cat castle or a cat themed thing. Might like help me get through it a little bit. Very mushroomy. Oh, look at this, the crystal in the kitty's head. It reminds me of an anime. I don't know which one, but it reminds me of anime. I don't know anime well enough. Oh, is this a crafting area? Look at the sneaky, folks. That's super cool. I need a quick bio break. I will be right back. Sorry about that. So, I guess this is the jewelry room. That's an interesting trick. Look at that. It's a way to show off a crown. Very creative. Sticking it through the back of a different trophy. I guess this is the feast table. There's so much going on in here. It's kind of hard to identify it all. Shopping maybe? Banking? Changing the color of your clothes. Pride of Alkosh. This is very kitty. That's cute. Embedding a painting behind there makes it look really 3D. I mean, this property has promise, but it bugs me that it's so... Oh, I put an antiquity up there. It bugs me that it is so incredibly dusty. I probably would have thought to get it if it wasn't so dusty. I don't think I can get up there. I think that was just an Easter egg if you look up, but I don't think you can get up there because everything's blocked off. So I'll double check, but I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Wow, everything's like hidden. I gotta be really careful not to miss anything. I suspect that's the only one, because I don't think there's anything else up there other than lights. All right. Moving right along. I promised Lilith that we will go to their Hunter's Glade. Now, I kind of messed up with this. I misunderstood, got confused, and didn't go to this in time before she removed her necro build. The rest of the build is there. The necro build is gone. That was my mess up, and I apologize. Their necro build was, or vampire build, I'm sorry. The vampire build was for the contest, I believe. The exhaust contest. Okay, hold on. Alright, here we go. Am I still here? Did I vanish somehow? It happens. Okay. I forgot to try to send this to the last moon. No. Mayana 74. No. Huh. Alright. So I'm assuming this is where the vampire build was. Yeah, because you can see just the pieces. So this was the vampire build, and I apologize to Lilith, because Lilith is super talented, and I would have liked to have visited it in person. Oh, you got it! Congratulations! that out, oh my goodness. That is cool looking. See, what did I say? Lilith is super talented. Beautiful. Let's explore in detail. So we've got horsey stuff, stables. Got an outside crafting section with little objects that all go with it. Isn't it awesome? I'm really impressed. There's a fairy Nixad. Which one is this? Guarding the water. Or just being a dick, because Nixads are not nice. I like these as garden ornaments. Huh. That is a clever way of doing an overhang. Is using the top of that Breton kiosk on its edge like that. That is really smart. Had not thought of doing that ever. Well, that's some nice architecture. And then the mushrooms growing up the side. It has the added benefit of hiding anything you want hidden, like, you know, something that doesn't really go or whatever. But it also just looks right with a mushroom house. And I like that they have the little Vardenfell lights sticking out of the mushroom stem. It looks like part of it. And then this is, I only know this because I've worked with these kiosks at great length, is that these are multiples. Just stacked like that to make the walls a certain way. That must be a painting. These are probably two paintings, one facing each other to make that precise kind of door. Just nice. And then got a nice kitchen. Eclectic, but good eclectic. We've got Talvani type vine shelves. Look really good with this type of mushroom house, you know? That's just hand built and it looks great. And then the orcish stuff with the decorations facing inwards look really good too. So you've got a lot of different styles, but they all kind of work. Okay, these are my favorite cabinet thingies. And that's the truth. And I know it seems weird, but it's the truth, because if you use them for storage in, like, let's say a storage house, they make everything look so right. They look like everything is properly stored and everything. So if you ever get bored and want to play with your storage house, I would get these, a lot of these. They're pretty easy to make and cheap to make, and you can just pretend like they're storage and for your storage house. Little gardens in here. Oh, it does. It does. And this is spectacular. Look at this window. Alright. So we've got the bars are from Clockwork. We've got the Redguard seating, even though it's never used as seating, as an arch window. And then these are orcish, not the stages, I think they're just the panels put so you get this nice decor. And then the mushrooms look fantastic on it. This looks really, really good. Lilith, as usual, is very impressive with her creations. I can't believe there's a second floor, but there's a second floor. Wow. So we've got stone walls and built-in libraries and nice carpeting and more Talvani furnishings which look right. Oh, and a fireplace. That window reproduced over here looks fantastic. This house looks like it was like built out of organic materials, which makes a lot of sense because it's a mushroom, right? And then she's combined multiple orcish beds as sort of like couches, but also still could be a bed. Sorry, I walked into a wall. Typical. Typical stabby. Walk into walls. Ah! And fall downstairs. There is a badger. I like the tree indoors. That is a good idea. And another one of these amazing windows. Overlooking the water, too, no less. Looks really good. I would fall down those stairs. I would consistently fall down those stairs. Even if I knew they were there. Just one night I would wake up and stupidly walk down, fall down the stairs. And that would be that. The outside view. Whoa, why is there a basket head hovering? I don't think that's supposed to be there, is it? I'm not sure why that's there. Yes. Yes, indeedy. Okay, we're not supposed to see that part. But beautiful. Thank you for inviting me. I'm sorry I didn't see it sooner. Things have been less than good for me lately. Less than good. Alright, I think that's it. Okay. Now, I believe that's everybody I promised that I would see. So we can go to some random. Do a zero. Anastasia Rain's zero. Oh crap, I was supposed to go look at all the housing's finest in the DDA shit. Alright, after this I'm gonna have to go back over to NA, I promised. As usual, I promised people I would do things. Okay, so we'll just do this one and then head back over. We've got a very floral cyrodiilic. This looks very nice. Crafting house. Look at that. That's pretty. Why are those... Are they off? No, they're on. Oh, pretty. I don't even know what to consider this, other than pretty. A double chair settee? Something? Nice waterfalls. Indeed. Indeed cozy. Nice little spot to sit. Maybe with someone you love. Ooh, nice interior. It's usually like so sparse in here, but they've done a really good job of filling it up and not making it look too overfull. Oh wow, that's a lot of food. Looks delicious. I'll have all the noodles. Wow, they found something that those actually fit in. I sold off most of mine because they're just enormous. Lovely home. Thank you for letting me see it. Alright, let's go back over. I apologize for this, but we have not just DDA. Hey! Hello! I didn't think I would be streaming today, but I am. We have DDA and Housing's Finest, though. But I think DDA is going to just be this week, so we have to get to that one first before we do any Housing's Finest. Because I think they go all month. Yes, I am a talking potato. I am a red-eyed talking potato because I lost my kitty yesterday. So I have been less than good. Oh, honey, get some rest. Really, get some rest. Thank you. I find it to be a very good substitute for me when I'm not feeling very happy. I'm sorry, Bayushi. Is that the quote-unquote... No. Oh, the pro-LGBT protesters? I'm sorry. Invasive ideology. Oh, fuck them. I don't like what this world is turning into. My husband said to me, maybe with Grant's death, we'll have the last of the bad of 2020. Maybe it'll all just end. And I said, no, it's not gonna end. That's up to you, Tyrion. As there's some good and some bad about it. On the one hand, it's very, very vampy. And if you don't want to go with a vamp style, it's really hard to work against. On the other hand, if you want to build ignoring the house, you can go and build around the house through the mushrooms. There's a way to do that. There's a lot of different options. For me, I think it would take up too many slots to try to work against the vampy. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. I mean, it would take so many items to really get it that drow-y, in my opinion. I'm not trying to bring you down, but I know I wouldn't get it. It's too strong. It's too strong of a... What's the word I'm thinking of? Theme? Yes, Bayushi's right. I would go with Erstwhile. Erstwhile would probably a better choice. Alright, Marley Bear's Kragenhome. I may have been there. For dungeons. Let's see, other homes. She's absolutely right. You could do a drow. Way easier in Erstwhile than you could in that other home. No, haven't been there. Oops, whoops. They're a lot like Dunmer, except they live underground. And they're They're definitely more red-eyed. I think they have white hair, and all of them, I think, have white hair and red eyes. And they are a lot like... Yes, yes. A lot of them are sneaky. You could play a drow rogue really easily, or a drow sneaky. They're interesting characters. Okay. Wow! Eek. So we're doing dungeons here. This is Marley Bear's dungeon. That is not pleasant. I like how she made the dungeon, I mean the torture device actually fit the corpses we have. I know that was a terrible laugh, but that's funny and true. Dritz du Erden. This is pretty brutal, but look at that. She must use the red one of those. I want to be sneaky and see what it is, but I can't. Damn you! I can't see which light that is. That might be the rolling ball. I'm not sure. You know, they're interesting characters for sure. Yeah. No pixie dust. Okay. Which house is this? Pixie Dust, Sisters of the Sands. Now these are scenes, so they have to be less than 50 items, which is why this might seem a little empty. It's not Marley's fault, it's just that they're supposed to be scenes and small. Oh, goodness. This is a dungeon? I suppose. I guess dungeons can look like anything, right? Maybe she just decided, Pixie just decided they did not want to do a dungeon and decided to go with a different vibe. Wonder what that does. I wonder if it opens up into something else if they're here. In which case, I feel sorry that I'm missing it. But I kind of like the fact that they went with a different kind of feel to it. I mean, it's really creative that they did that. I give them credit for it. Crowd St. Delyn's. Have I been to their St. Delyn's? Nope. Okay, I mean, anytime anyone wants to try something different, I am appreciative of it. Hold on just a moment, I gotta talk to my husband. Hey, are you up here?
What was it gonna
try and hold it together now. Thank you. You don't need to. See you later. Thank you again. So yeah. Anyway. So this is on an angle. I think he may have shifted along with all the other pets that shifted during that last update. But honestly, this is really very... Oh yeah, that's true. That's very true. This is very artistic for a death scene, don't you think? Kitty 86, Flaming Nix. Sorry, I'm such a mess today. Honey, it's been like this whether I'm online or not. It's just only if it bothers you guys. That I apologize for. And besides, it was only just because I got the news just now. No, you have to understand, it was only just because my husband has to leave now and take it with him, take the remains with him, and he wanted to let me know that what was going on. That's all it was. It wasn't, it shouldn't break out like this again. It was just an unexpectedly emotional moment. Kitty 86. I'll get it together. Which house of kitties? Flaming Nix. Okay. Did we do the Flaming Nix of kitties? We have. Okay. We've seen it. I'm just going to pop in it real quick. No. You may not punch me. Griff will be pissed if you punch me. Hey, Jay Rumberg. He already calls you Slayushi. Because you slay all of the griffins. Hey, Roisha. Thank you. Oh, okay, you've changed it. That's good. Oh, goodness. Oh. Oh, I love the effects. First of all, that is creepy as hell, and I never know what to do with those. So that's actually a really clever idea that I might sneaky steal from you. Or at least use, not steal. So what they've used is this cracked ground, but I think there's also some fog in here too. This is neat. I'm just gonna use light for a second because I just want to see what all. So we've got the spooky witch thingers with the skulls and dead bodies. Ooh. I was wondering what that was. That bottom piece is actually really pretty. I wonder if we could use it in non-creepy ways. Like, look at it. It's got that beautiful blue. Only a housing person would think like that. Isn't that beautiful? If you could just take that one little piece. Actually, the exterior is quite lovely. Look at all of that. If you could hide parts of it, it's gorgeous. Okay, so creepy as hell. Good job. Where's the key to? Is the key to the cage? Too late. They're dead. Or at least undead. I like this one. I like this kitty. And it's odd for me to like scary builds, but I like what you did with the spider, and I like the effects of a lot. I mean the spider eggs, not the spider. Dawnshadow. Let's see. Okay. Woo! What do we have here? Dungeon! Get it? Calyrax, that's charming as hell! Oh my god! First of all, what the hell table is this? Seriously, what table is this? I don't even recognize it. Do you guys know? This is genius. I never would have thought of it like that. Very funny. That's a dwarven table? I don't recognize the markings for dwarven tables. I guess I recognize the golden pieces, but not the table. I mean, that's pretty impressive for cleverness. I love it. I love the fact that several people have gone unusual. Like, I wouldn't have expected the spiders, and I didn't expect this, and I didn't expect a pretty one. I mean, there's just a lot of unexpected in this tour so far, and I like it. Alright, so now we're looking at the small ones, and those are, I think, 100 items or less. So we're doing Belay Series High Haul, so that's hakkvild? You're going to use a whole hakkvild? Alright, let's see what you do with it. Clever. Never would have guessed. Moo. Hiss. Man, there have been so few streamers on recently. Have you guys noticed? Or is it my imagination? Currently, Wailing Sobs. Wow, this is spooky with the black tendrils. That's true. You two sickos. I'm sorry I'm ruining this by using light, but I feel like I'm missing details if I don't. Like, I don't know that I would have seen the hands sticking up if I hadn't used the light. I don't know. I know nothing. Ooh. Man, there's a lot of... I wonder if this is the... Ah! She tried to kill me. Good trick. I bet you this is the dungeon. That portion. She tried to murder me. I feel attempted murdered. Ooh. Trying to just take in all the details and see if I don't want to miss anything because I'm really bad about it. That bat is well placed. Can we go through here? Ah! I got struck by lightning. So what's going through? Ooh. Ooh, Spideys. Wait a minute. This is 314 items. I thought we were only supposed to use 100. I need to get clear on the rules. I could be way off. Oh, nom nom, dead people. With delicious meat parts showing. could be good. Perfect for Halloween, wouldn't it? Yuck. Small is 100 to 300. Okay, thank you. For some reason 100 stuck in my head, but not the 300. I don't know. Brains. Well, you know, it makes a lot of sense that Namira is overseeing this delicious feast, but I really like the use of that spooky light in Namira's face. Makes it much more creepy looking. And she's already terrifying looking. I don't even want to know what they made the cheese out of. Oh, that's a bottle of crystal. Well used. Excellent. Well, terrifying, horrifying, scary. Closed off the doors. Okay, so that's how she limited it. Very good. I don't know, I just think the whole thing is very well done. Alright, Lady Pan's Captain Margaux. So we're sticking some small spots. Is that what's going on sometimes? What was I saying? Captain Margaux. What's going on here? Why is my phone going nuts? And why aren't you charging? You suck. Charge more, please. Don't you hate it when you have your phone like plugged in overnight and then you look at it in the morning and you realize it wasn't charging and it only has like 0% left? Alright, where are we? Wow, I love when people completely transform things. This is Captain Margaux. I actually really like this. Can't take my eyes off of potato. I can hide the potato if it makes it better for you. Look at that all the way up there. See it? I'm sorry, I look like shit. I honestly look like shit right now. I didn't put any makeup on. My face is swollen. You would not want to see me right now, so I have to do the potato. When I came out, my husband was like, "You're a potato, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, good." Because I look like such shit. Thank you. I only do it when I don't have it in me to look decent. And this is one of those times. See the body thing up there? This is actually really good. I don't like the thing trying to kill me, but I've done it like 2 or 3 times before. Always when, for whatever reason, I didn't want to show my horrible face. The rest of the time, I always put my makeup on and do the work. I don't know what it is about this. Is something about it is just different. I guess maybe the fact that it's so organic looking, or that it's such a tremendous transformation from Margaux that it's unrecognizable. It's something like that. I can't put my fingers on it. Definitely spooky and creepy. Oh my. Why are you being stupid? Okay. Off we go. What's next? Grey Royce's psijic downstairs. What does downstairs in Grand Psijic mean? downstairs. Would that mean inside downstairs? Outside downstairs? Front? Back? Side? Which side? The fountain bit. Yeah, that could be it. We'll have to explore until I find it, unless it's like flat in front of my face. I didn't enter this one. I don't have it in me to be gruesome right now. I guess I'm guessing no. I was here last month, but you never know with these things. They can completely be different. There's a pathway down there. Perhaps this is leading us to something. Or perhaps not. Okay, I'm confused. Whatever. We'll find it. Maybe they mean back by the pool. Like, you know, in the house, back by the pool. I'm gonna try there. Ah, yes. Yes, this is what it is. So we've got Parari in prison. Thank you again, Bayushi. I'd make a bigger deal out of it, but I know how you are. Thank you so much. So we've got dead people. Morlog. Ball. Much appreciated, Bay. So it's like a viewing room, I guess, for squishing people. Did you know, I read recently that, I know, I'm moving along, that there weren't any actual Iron Maidens in use during the times that they were supposed to have been. They were just for show later on. That other things were as spooky, like, thank you. Bayushi's kind to me. Big-ragna, ebonheart basement. Like, have you guys ever heard about the bull? The bull torture device? Or a metal bull? That apparently was used. Even on the guy who created it, which is kind of fucked. But there was a metal bull. Brass, maybe? That you put, the person would be put inside of it, and it would be heated from underneath. And the person screaming would come out and make a noise through the nostrils, I think, of the bull as they were cooked. Bronze? One of the two. I don't remember. This one is downstairs, so we'll just go directly downstairs. This is big-ragna. But that's apparently a real one. And then the creator, I think, was the first one cooked in it. Why, I don't know. Huh. This is really neat looking, but I don't know if they mean basement or if they mean here. So let's go look in the basement. So, like, you know, the Iron Maiden is a little bit on the scary side, but it wasn't actually used. The the bronze or brass bull was used, and to me is more terrifying. So it's weird that they came up with that alternate history when, you know, when the truth was actually more terrifying, to me anyway, than the lie they came up with. So this is terrifying because there's flesh everywhere, and then I think something's been fading into it, right? Yeah. This, you can have mine if it wasn't bound. I would give it to you. I have two of them that are just sticking in my storage being unused. But it feels like they're doing... Hi, Tristorm. Oh, yeah. That's pretty much the worst. I just don't get why they made up the Iron Maiden when the bull was just more than enough. Yeah, this is a very good dungeon. I'm gonna go with the whole dungeon. Terrifying. Death. Awfulness. And I mean, there were other tortures that were even worse than that, believe it or not. But we won't get into those because some of them are a bit much for polite or even impolite company. There is something really twisted about having a moppet in this. There's other ones too, but the point being that I don't understand why they made shit up. I guess people lie about everything. You probably could buy it right now. Alright, let's see. Arion, 26 Sisters on the Stands. Arion did one? I just don't see Arion as being dungeony, but let's see what she did. She's usually so polite. I don't usually stream this late, but yeah, this is DDA is doing a contest for dungeons, small and scenes of dungeons, and as you can see, they are very dungeony. I don't think she meant the moppets. She wants the floor, the Moloch ball floors, tiles. So yeah, we're looking at terrifying, horrifying, burning floors of death, apparently. That's a really clever, I mean, it's awful, but it's clever to make the floor flaming / smoking. I would give you all of them in a moment. I'm not using them. I've decided to put them all in a separate house and just make them one scary house. Oh, there's some really cool ones that we've seen. Mevrain's Flaming Nix. Okay, so I have to warn you. The next DDA contest is going to be not safe for work. So we're doing naughty builds. Thank you for the follow, UESP. Much appreciated. I've been trying to throw you some viewers lately. I hope you've gotten some out of it. So yeah, UESP is also a great guild. Good shopping. Usually in Lillandale, Yes, exactly. I was telling people that if they need advice, they might want to go to Stormahawk. If they need advice for the dirty builds, they can go to Stormahawk. Now, I have every intention of streaming it. I'll just have to put like rated R or whatever up before. Are lights turning themselves off again, or is that supposed to be off? Anytime. I just don't even know. So guys, check this out. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody do this before, but in the dungeons, but this is brilliant. Heating up the tongs before you torture someone with it is probably a really good thing if you want to put it in your dungeons. It's a good idea, because that was a traditional torture type. I know this is sick and twisted, but I mean, what can I say? It's reality. Apparently, Bayushi and I have similar reading interests, horrible as they are. So that's it for dungeons. Yeah, you cauterize the wound. I'm a horrible person. I'm just as horrible as her. Alright, let's go to view ranks real quick, because I promised we need to go look at the person of the month. So if you're in DDA, you gotta go, right? Ezabi's terrible. So yeah, not safe for work. It's an open size contest, which means that any size build you want, like from a small to all the way to a 700 build. I don't know, but I'm expecting to see a lot of very large penises. That's just my theory on the matter. That would be my guess, is what we're gonna see. Aside from that, like I said, my suggestion would be to go to Stormahawks for ideas. She is definitely a interesting builder. Hey, whatever penis color you want, you can make them anything. A phallic forest would be hilarious. Oh God, not me. I don't need that. But it's going to be funny. It's going to be hilarious. And I think a lot of people were, I don't know if a lot of people, but I know at least a couple people were a little offended by the idea of that topic. But I'm like, come on. If you don't want it, don't do it. But it's funny. Have to have a sense of humor in life, right? Life is too hard otherwise. So we've done of money shots. Quantum, Earth Tear, Hollow Lunar Champion. So let's see what else is there. We have not... Why doesn't this have a name? Let's do their hundings. We haven't done their hundings. If Bayushi was in the guild, she probably would make it out of potatoes. Big meanie. Making fun of me. But I can laugh at myself, so that's alright. I can't be all that serious about myself. So this is moneyshot. I think it is a he, but I'm not going to swear by that, so we'll stick to they. They are the member of the month for Housing's Finest Builders, and that is something that that Viewdying has put into place. I don't know if it was in place before her, but as a showcase for one member that just gets picked, and all of their homes gets put into that one room in Hall of the Lunar Champion, and then people can go and oh, look at these stairs. Lovely. And then everyone can go and take a visit to all of the homes that they've created. It's a really nice tip, a nice idea, and I think it's fun to see a little bit of all of one person's work, you know, kind of get a feel for their style, which, I mean, whoa, that, I did not do that. That did it on its own. That was really strange. It is a neat idea. I think, you know, you can't really get a sense from just one house. Like, if you went to just one house of research monkeys, you'd think, maybe. that he does cute builds. Because maybe it has bunnies in it. Maybe it has other things in it. Right? But then once you've gone to like 10 of Research Monkeys, you know that not only does he like using bunnies, but he's a sick bastard who likes to use bunnies. And I say that with love. Because he's sick. And if you don't believe me about his sickness, go to his grand psijic. Which is the veal-o-matic. And is all of Indrix going through the veal-o-matic. Oh, he's definitely got cute stuff. Don't get me wrong. He definitely has cute stuff. But he also has sick stuff. And even in the same build, he'll have really cute stuff as he has sick stuff. And that's just twisted. And I love it. Oh, he is my sense of humor. Very dark, very twisted. Hey, I put my guy there too. Yeah, right? I mean, it's a video game. It's not really hurting anybody, so you might as well have some fun with it, right? This is a good spot for a dock, because look at that. You can usually... Wait, what? There's usually a ship there. Am I not far out enough? Oh, there it is. There. You can see that ship. And you can't normally see it otherwise. Also, you can't get to that island, so any of those statues they put out there by just pushing them out, either with EHT or by hand, pushing them out, because you can't go to that. Who's in the cage? Oh, go! Go! If you're on, go. It's twisted as hell. It's, it also has a, if he hasn't changed it, it also has a really cute, log flume with bunnies on a log flume. But the veal-o-matic is really it's just the most sick thing I've ever seen him do. Twisted. So 599 items in here. Sorry, my potato nose is... Ah! We got trapped! This is so creative! Oh my god, moneyshot, this is great! What a nice trick! We're captured, and we can't even escape. Hi, nice to meet you, Bush League BP. That's funny. I got trapped, yo. Let me just see if I missed anything, because sometimes there's stairways up to the roof. But that was clever. We totally got had. Do you guys want to see the veal-o-matic? I can take you to the veal-o-matic if you want to see it. It's kind of depressing, but... I mean, it's only depressing if you take it seriously. You know? Hell with it. I'll take you there. It's so twisted. I was horrified. For a moment, and then I laughed. Is it just me, or is nobody streaming? Is it because nobody wanted to stream against Bethesda or something? It just feels like there's like no other streamers going. I guess Avi's streaming. But I don't know. So this is Research Monkeys. If they didn't remove it, it's pretty twisted. Ooh, I think he moved it. I think he removed the veal-o-matic. Oh yeah, he removed it. This is something else entirely. Holy shit. These are all spaceships and stuff. I wonder if he put the... Oh, okay. I wonder if he put the veal-o-matic somewhere else. He even removed the vlog flume. Oh my god, you suck. Research. I know you watch my streams. Tell me where you put the velomatic. If you got rid of it, that's fine, but I wanted to show people your twisted ass mind. I guess it's not here anymore. Basically what it was is a line of Indrik pets in a row. And then a big machine. And then on the other side were coming out pieces of meat. Chopped up, and it said velomatic across it. It was really twisted. I don't know why this looks like this, but this is not the velomatic. Alright. Jackass. Sorry, I'm teasing. If you find it, let me know. I mean, if you still have it, let me know. Like I said, twisted. He's got a sense of humor on him. Alright, moving on. We'll go back to view day. I know AV does some housing streaming, but I don't know what Nephos does. I think they're a PvPer, maybe? PvE? I'm strictly housing, because I'm boring. And because I'm a potato who doesn't know how to play. Apologize for the potato face. Normally I have a real face. Ah, thank you. But I'm not feeling up to it today, so I apologize. I had to go with the potato. Try. Okay, end game. Stuff I will never do. I have respect for people who do that stuff, but I don't know. Maybe. I won't. Alright, what have we got here? Coldharbour Forsaken. Let's see. Did we do a Forsaken? Have we seen their Forsaken? No. So let's go do their Forsaken. That'll be rather... What? You suck. Fix your Forsaken, dude. Let me let moneyshot know that they need to open their Forsaken. They're on HSB. Okay, done. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I let moneyshot know that their Forsaken is broken or not open. Oh my goodness. I'm glad we came here. Look at that. Look at how far away that is. Wow. That's amazing. Look at that. I wonder if this was their entry to the vampire contest, because it's pretty amazing. Ah! I'm getting blood all over my dress. Banekin? Another thing to torture our friends here. Gosh. This is beautiful. Yeah, I'll never have real life sprouts. The closest I'll come to it is having cats again. But, and I still have one. But no, it's not. I'm not. That is a big old sack for one little baby Spidey. But I suppose there were probably a lot of them. And only one is still chilling. do you get up there? Can you get up there? Where do you even start? Looks like down over there behind the spiders. Nope. I see stairway there. Okay, let's see. I don't think I would be a good parent. I think I am way too sickly, first of all. And secondly, I think I'm too selfish to be a good parent. I don't really... And I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels like it. But I certainly am not healthy enough to chase after a toddler or anything. Wow. It's like it's organic and it grew itself, don't you think? You know what? I'm really glad I'm streaming right now. It just recurred to me that otherwise I would be thinking about my boy and what's happening to him right now, even though he's gone. You know what I mean. So, it's a good thing that I'm doing this instead. Wow. I just love how high up you can build in Coldharbour. Did I go off stream? No. Look how high up we are. This is crazy. Crazy good. Is that the... Okay, so that was the way I came up, right? Yeah. Because I think I missed another turn. Yeah, 699 slots. So they have space for one more item, and that's it. That's a lot of slots. Oh, a crystal garden. Hey, that's an idea that would work. I never know what to do with my crystals, so a crystal garden is actually quite a nice idea. I like it. Yeah, seriously. You know what would be cool? If they had offline stuff, like you could build... You know how sometimes, like in WoW, there's vanilla servers out there that you can play on that are solo, you know? You don't... They're not actually connected to the WoW itself. If you could only do that with this game, and then be able to do, you know, however many items you want in your house. Imagine the things you could make. It would be amazing. I wish we could do that. I want to see what people would do with that. But this is pretty fantastic. So what really, really cool job. I hope I'm not missing anything. It's kind of hard to tell if I'm missing anything, but... Yeah, agreed. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, they basically told us that's never gonna happen, so... Sad, but true. You know? I forget what... Excuse me. I can't remember if I did I want to live there. I think I did do all the I want to live there's. But I want to take another look real quick because I think one or two of them... Yes, it was moneyshot. We just did 2 of your houses. We were checking out your... I can't get to your Forsaken, but because the permissions are off. But I just did your Coldharbour, and I did one before that, which I have no memory. Please don't take it personally. Thank you. I want to keep checking them as time goes on. There was at least one that I couldn't get to because the permissions were off. And then this one, I don't know why that's not there. Yeah, this one's still not working. There's no Vera, no permissions. And then I think we've seen all the rest. Yeah, so we'll just do a rando. Rando! And then I'll do 2 more of yours tomorrow, moneyshot. There are a ton of things open. Alright, we're gonna go to this Bastion, but if this Bastion has less than 250 items, I'm not going to tour it, because it means that they just bought it furnished and didn't put anything in it. Which is a hell of a hike for a house that no one put anything in. So just be aware that that is my new rule for Bastions. You know what was funny? Not really haha funny, but weird funny. Is after we put Grant down yesterday. See ya, 266. Not happening. Not touring it, sorry. We'll come back if you finish it. What was I saying? So right after we put Grant to sleep, and the anesthetist, not anesthetist, I guess, euthanist, I don't know what they're calling, left the house, it started just her coming down, and the thunder and lightning was insane. It was the biggest thunderstorm that I've heard in a long, long time. And I wasn't really sure how to feel about that. It's like, what are you trying to say? Okay, good. This one's full. We'll run around this one. This is Arantirr's Ayleid Fortress with what looks like Daedric writing in EHT. Go through the rear courtyard. There lies Garla Varlis, Cave of Stars, an Ayleid citadel preserved from the ravages of time. Right? Gotta, you know, just basically blowing everything up as he went. Although he was the most gentle cat. He was actually afraid of thunderstorms. Go through to the rear courtyard. I'm assuming that means the straight ahead courtyard, not the one to the side, but we'll try both. I appreciate the directional though. Ah, yes. They put arrows through the whole thing. Much appreciated. Super, super appreciated, actually. This is really... See, a lot of people are going to have to do this. If you really want to make something really decorative and detailed, you're going to have to... Holy shit. First person view works best. Once inside, to avoid awkward clipping and camera angles, let me know what you think. Well, I can tell you what I think. Right off the bat. Holy shit. That's what I think. Oh my goodness. Alright. I don't even know what... Like, what are those things up there? Like, how did they even make those? And they incorporated a giant mushroom in it. This is genius. This makes you want to buy this house, doesn't it? Makes me want to buy this freaking house. Alright, so just so you know, those blue windows are EHT, but they hardly affect anything in terms of the structure. The structure still looks fine, no matter how you look at it. Portals to other spots. I always say elsewhere, but that can be confusing. This is an effect, the floor. I think it looks much better with this tile. I think you're wise to choose it. That is just fantastic that you were able to incorporate an actual glowy guy. That is super cool how you did that. Amazing. What a perfect spot. Okay. First person. Here we go. Following the instructions. With EHT, you can hide this, but I'm not sure you'd want to, because on the one hand, this adds something very, very glowy, black reachy, but it is poking through the floor. So if you want to hide grass, you can. It would hide that, but I don't know if you'd want to, because it actually is really cool. Then you've got this antiquity, which I never remember what it is. The alien gates here are fake, but it, like I said, it doesn't take too much away if it doesn't have it. But I think it adds a lot when it does. Let me just poke around here real quick. How did they do this in just a couple of days? They must have had this already planned. You know what I mean? Whoa. There's a mushroom tendril going right through the table. So, forgive me, I don't really know my Ayleid lore. And it's a given that Ayleid is a little bit of a mystery, but did the aliens ever live in anywhere like this even? Like, I'm not sure. This is a really unique fireplace. I guess nobody did except the dwarves, right? Alright, let me give you a tip here, arantirr. In order to get rid of these, there's a couple of things. First of all, for the clipping, the flickering here, raise one or lower one of these tables just by a pixel. That way it won't flicker anymore. Secondly, as for these carpets with the tiles flipping through, flip it over. The other side does not have broken tiles sticking through. You'll have a flat surface and you won't have to worry about tiles clipping through. And then there you go. That would be simple. One side is clean, one side is broken tile, just so you know. So, I mean, take it for what you will, just to say, if you don't want my advice, you know, I can just shove it, but look at that. Okay, that's how they made those. I was sitting here wondering, how the hell did they make those? They actually hand-made these with columns, and those are those short, fat, broken columns to make a roof like that. That's pretty wild. Excellent building. I don't think that it's very clear to people that that is the case, that you can flip those over and that one side is crappy and one side is good, but I've noticed that that is the case with some things. Oh, look. You can always just make it a constant work in progress. I mean, for example, I don't know what those are, honestly. They're neat, but are those dwarven tables again? For example, like, I'm building my dream house, quote unquote. I'm not happy with it. It's got issues. It's not done. But what the? Wait a minute. I think that's, you see that bridge right there? I think that's the bridge to the bedroom at the back of the house. I had no idea that this was that kind of height slash, I don't know, confusing. Thank you. I guess. Alright. I don't know. I'm easily confused, and I'm very confused right now. So this is a stairway down, I think? Just want to make sure I'm... Did I not go to that? How does... I'm a little confused. How do you get to that? How does... Did I not go up there? I did not go here. This is... I think this is wood. No, it's just actual granite with a background picture. And then the library. Oh, you know, I've been seeing this a lot lately. People making these kinds of brass friezes. I think it's a good use of otherwise somewhat useless busts. So that looks good. And then sinking the antiquity in the house into the floor. This is indeed crazy. Crazy good, but crazy. Did I miss anything else? Yes, I missed this floor. Whatever this is. Some sort of summoning circle. Alright, I think we're at the top that we can actually get to. See, those are what I was talking about. I thought those were structures themselves, but I think they're actually handmade like the other ones were. They're just nifty to look at. And that's the bedroom. So now we go down. Sorry about the first person. I'm not usually comfortable in first person, but that's what they wanted. And I think that's it. I think we've just explored as much of it as I can explore. Yeah. I think that's it. For as if that weren't enough, you know what I mean? Amazing. Somebody really had a dream and made it happen. Alright, maybe I'll look at one or two more things. Nobody else is streaming, so I don't feel like I'm competing with anyone. Handy's on. Holy shit! Didn't expect that. Alright, let's see. What have we not seen today that I can make a quickie? We have not gone to Azeliastone's Blackvine Villa. Now, Handy does not do usually ESO. What is he playing? Oh, he is doing ESO. Well, he'll probably switch to baseball sooner or later. Okay, here we go. Wow! Why are we seeing all these amazing things? Treed. So this is Azeliastone, Blackvine Villa, completely reskinned. So they've got this beautiful creation. Frankly, I don't even know what this is. Are these the windows of the antiquity? I'm not sure. Man, I'm feeling embarrassed that I don't recognize things anymore. I just don't know what this is. This must be the windows of the antiquity. They've also done my favorite thing, which is building up to a second floor over here because the view is amazing. You get a river view. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm gonna have to edit this video hard and take out all the crying bits. See if I can do that. That is the font. Okay, I'm not crazy. Uh-oh. I think I'm going to crash. I'm up to 999. Wow, what's going on in here? What on earth? That lamp. What a creative lamp. Here you go. So this is lovely. I'm not even sure what all is going on in here, but it's really nifty. Just so creative, Azalea. It's completely different from anything I've seen before. Excellent. All right, I'm gonna call it. I have some things that I need to do to help people with that contest. So I'm gonna call it for now. I may be back on later, we'll see. But thanks for being with me through all of this today. You guys are wonderful.